before I publish my vlogs, I always watch them through just to make sure that there isn't anything in there that I wouldn't want to be in there, or that I've got something wrong. And every time I start the vlog, I hear my mother's voice. My mother's voice is like, oh God, I sound like my mum. I don't want to sound like my mum. So yeah, that's a bit irritating. So here I am, sitting in my favourite place on the sofa. Furniture's back, as you can see. That's going to take a while to restock. I can't. I'm too busy doing other stuff to do that. So that's probably something I'll do tomorrow when Vicky comes. This morning I've been doing paperwork. I've been watching a woman. I feel bad now. I can't remember her name. I'll write her name in the link if it's of interest to anybody. It's quite entertaining in the way that she presents her travel tips vlog. And they just popped up in my on my YouTube suggestions a few days ago, and I've watched a few of her vlogs. But on one of them, she suggests that it would be useful to carry around with you a photocopy of your passport, and with your travel insurance written on that. So I've done that this morning. His passports, because we both have two passports. We have a French passport and an English passport. For those that say I can't speak French, and I've done our driving licence on the back of each photocopy, and I've written the insurance details on there, because she said you know in times of an emergency, if you've got all that to hand, that's being dealt with whilst you're dealing with the emergency, rather than rooting around in your bag, which I'm quite pleased about, because I bought myself a really nice rucksack several months ago, something that would be really comfortable on my back, something that didn't dig into my neck, something that didn't hang on my neck and make my neck ache, because I have problems with my neck. Really comfortable, black rucksack. But I can't see inside the bloody thing. I have to wear a head torch when I delve down into it. But it's tight in there. It's quite tight. The pockets are tight, and I've got stuff in there, and it's hurting my hands. Keep going in and out to get things in and out. So having a clear document holder with copies of passport, copies of driving license, and other paperwork I need will make a big difference. I'm quite pleased about that. So I'm pleased that I'm on top of the paperwork stuff, because that was beginning to not worry me, because I know that there's plenty of time, but it's like, if that's done and behind me, I can move on. I free up energy in my head for the next thing. So I've done that. The kitchen's beginning to come together. There's still places that the larder I started to sort out this morning, but I've got big Kilner jars of rice and of oats. I bought that big jar of oats that then got moved, so Mark didn't have oats whilst we were without a kitchen. But I've done a bit of moving, and I just use this hand, and that makes that thumb ache. So I'm going to stop doing that. But the kitchen is beginning to come back together. Yeah, what we're missing is we have a hanging thing in the kitchen to hang pans off. Well, that can't go back up now, because the kitchen ceiling is lower, and it was already, when it was hanging off, I think it was hanging off the beams, it was already low, and so it would be the same height actually, because the ceiling's now the same height as where the beams ended. But I just don't want him screwing the screws back into the new ceiling, but I might think about that, because it might actually be the same height. So yeah, so I'm trying to find places, things that used to hang up on there. It's another bright sunny day. I'm not showing you it because I'm thinking that I keep showing you the bright sunny days, and they look the same. I know you like them. I'll show you the wisteria from here. I'm gonna. I don't know whether you can see. You can. That's my view. It's the first time we've had this view from this door. As I've said before, it's the first time the wisteria's made it across there. We've got our log barrow back in. Doesn't quite go with the doesn't quite go with the decor. But there you go. It's easy. It's easier to have it in here with the logs in it for when we light a fire. We had the fire yesterday. Could have done with it this morning when I got up at 6:30. It had been 5 outside. But I lit the gas fire, and by this afternoon it will be too warm for the fire. Yesterday evening I had to have the windows open next to me because it was too warm. So it really isn't the right time of year to be having a fire. So I can imagine that I will be, oh no, we'll leave it here because it might turn cold again, and we've had house sitters here before who got really cold, and I wouldn't want them to be cold. I hope they know how to light the fire. I'm going to have to teach them that. What else? We're going to do a little bit of shopping so that I've got enough to get us through food-wise until we leave. And I need, what do I need? I need the clear document holders. I need some travel wipes. Anyway, you don't need to know what my shopping list is, but I'm going to go shopping, and I think we're going to eat out. I'd quite like to do that today. Having rooted around, we didn't eat out as much as I had thought we would, which is just as well, because we were like that for 5 or 6 weeks, and we ate out probably in that time maybe 5 times. So actually that's quite good, because it would have cost a bomb to be eating out every day. But I feel like a bit of a treat, so I expect we'll go to Le Gaston if they're open. I hope they're open. Not been there for a while. I'm walking around in clothes that what I'm wearing on my legs are not something I would normally walk around in, and I won't be taking them to Canada. But of course I'm trying to now make sure that my clothes are clean. I want to take this with me, so this is going to have to come off tonight. There's another very light quick wash to go in the washing machine, so I'll shove this in as well. I want to take this with me. I've got 2 denim tops with hoods. They're both the same, both different sizes. They're going, so I can't put those on. So I'm at that point now where there's things I can't wear because I want to take them or pack them. So, what else? I'm feeling, I think I'm feeling a bit better. Whatever I was fighting off on Friday is, my throat still feels a tiny bit sore, but not, there's nothing coming, and I'm so pleased. I mean, of course, that's, anything could happen, but I'm really pleased that nothing has so far. I'm hoping it was just going to go away. I'll keep taking the vitamin C and the echinacea and the garlic. It's not smelly because it's in capsule form. So yeah, that's where we are today. You'll get this. This is Tuesday, day after May Day, which was very quiet. Yeah, you'll get this Tuesday, and no, you won't. This is Tuesday. You'll get it tomorrow, which will be Wednesday. You know what comes after Tuesday. I know that. Just talk amongst yourselves. And I will write down the name of or link to the channel of the travel lady. It's a good channel. Did I come across another channel that's worth a shout out? Not if I can't remember the name of it. It isn't, is it? Oh well. That'll do. There you go. Okay, see you next time.